What's good? It's your girl Amani Caesar.
Smoke.
Boy, Dre, they forever, baby.
Brian Reeves, Director of 70 times 7.
Man, it's your boy, Artist.
The girl Tasia's name. Girl named Masam.
It's Young Spook, one half the Back End Business Podcast.
Aaron, the Gap 2 Diva.
Big stuff.
Are you Milan? Here, Milan.
It's your girl, Flaming Gina.
This Auntie Pig.
Boy, Lou.
Ebony, aka Ebony with an I. I'm from the Big Head Radio Show, and I'm
With the King Teeth Network, huh?
know what they told me, and I was like, bring them through. But I'm gonna let them introduce themselves because they both have not only become professionals in this game, they have spoken up and wanted to be heard and wanted to be seen and wanted to get the opportunity to present themselves. So I'm gonna give them the opportunity real quick. My brother right here.
Torrance, also known as KO the Great One. Local actor, man, trying to make it big.
My name is E.C. Rolfe, local rapper, trying to make it big in this rap game. Trying to show y'all how it's done, man. Let's get it, man.
I love it. Sir. Now the great. Now, you got real scary on the lick. I ain't gonna hold you, boy. But congratulations on all the success.
I appreciate that.
We just talked about it, but turning one day into a career, you know what I'm saying? Turning the opportunity into a career, you know what I'm saying? Like those is what we're supposed to do when we have opportunities such as that. So take me to the day that you found out that you may be on the lick or that the lick is a possibility for you as an actor.
Like I say, we know each other personally, so he, hit me up directly, come down, check me out, in so many words, though, like, just come be a part of something, like, you might like it, we then went down a different path before, so, staying out of trouble, this something legit, legal, and, it's lucrative, so I'm like, why not, and then, but I ain't expected to go as far as it went, just off the initial day. I was just coming, like, really to be an extra for real, like, and, I don't know if he saw something, like, what, you can keep him around a little longer, let's, I'm make sure he like this, you know what I'm saying, like, but he did make it fun for me, though, and, that's what kept me in it, though. So.
Real shit. So, from there, you take that one day and you really turn it into you're a regular on the show.
Yeah.
So talk about the experience you have on the lick coming back. I mean, talk about it. Come on now. Dame Dash Studios. Come on, big time.
Shout out to all them, man.
This ain't little.
Let me see, man, how to really put it, though. But, like I say, it just started off as one day. Like, I didn't really know what to expect because this is not what I'm used to.
Right.
I never said this as a kid, like, I'm going to grow up and be an actor. If anything, I would have said I'd be a basketball player. But,
Okay.
So, it was foreign to me. Like, I was, like, reluctant at first. But I'm like, this my dude, so I'm going to definitely support him in any kind of way I can. So, but in that same token, I learned to like this. I'm like, okay, I probably could see myself doing this. But, just the support I was doing and the way I was giving it up on there and bringing different crowds, because, like, it started, like, basically up the way base for real. Like, so just bringing different people, different entities. You got different resources, though, and then that led me to bringing Sharky on, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So, and then so on and so forth, though, yeah, for sure.
So you repping down the way?
Nah, I mean,
talk to me.
I rep East Cleveland, if anything.
Talk to me.
Yeah,
Come on now, because
like,
we got people everywhere that listen to talk to us. Come
people
on.
know me from around EC area, if anything, though, but, like, I be everywhere. I ain't banned from no hood, or I ain't scared of nobody hiding from nobody, so I go anywhere. This is our city. Like, if you get a passport, you can travel the world, so I don't limit myself to just a block, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done lived everywhere, went to different schools, so.
Okay, but you grew up in East Cleveland, basically. How was it for you growing up in East Cleveland? Because you did say that you took a different path at first.
It was tough, tough, though, like, you just poverty, like, we grew up with silver spoons, so, you know what I'm saying, like, we got the best we could from our parents, but for the most part, like, you wanted something extra, you had to go do that yourself, so, like, we was put in different situations, it became product of the environment, you know what I'm saying, just typical stuff, though, young teenage boy stuff, man, So like, but just having the wrong influences around me for real. Like I could have got led in a different path early, and I could have been doing something different. You know what I'm saying? Or then on the flip side of that, like if I would have stayed on that path that I was on, I might not even be here talking to you. You know what I'm saying? So like, I done been through a lot of stuff, different situations, but overcame them though. So and I'm able to, you know, inspire somebody else who may be going down that same path I was going down. And, you know, let them know it's a brighter side. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't give up though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So seeing both sides, you do believe it's better on the other side.
for sure, definitely. Like, cause it's only, you know, 1 or 2 outcomes on that side for real. You know, dead or in jail. You know, I had the opportunity to go to prison. You know, ain't nothing to brag about. It's just an experience though. Like, but man, like that ain't nothing I wish on anybody. Like, or no place I want to go back to. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I had to change my ways, change my lifestyle.
So during that time in prison, what was your mindset like? How did you come out better? If you did come out better?
For sure. So, like early on, you know, it like evolved though. Like it was different. Like in the earlier stages, like it was more like rebellious. Like fuck it, I'm here. Like let's go.
Hold on. Earlier, how long were you in
like
prison?
So I was in 2 different situations. Like I done been adjudicated and did juvenile life before, and I was like 3 and a couple months. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I was 17, almost 18 going in, and I got out when I was 21. Then another time, you know, I did 2.5 years, in my adult life. So, you know, prison number, I guess they call it, but I done been locked up as a juvenile and an adult. So.
And what was the biggest difference for you? Did you think you were going back after you got out at 21? Or were you in that still mindset? Like,
yeah, I was. Like,
okay.
So I, like, honestly, like, I ain't picture my life going past a certain age. You know what I'm saying?
Real shit.
You know, younger, like the way I was moving. So then going through what I went through, I'm like, it's a reason why I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have been got took off the board. Like, but to get this time out and sit down and look at it from outside, like, tighten up. So you got to take heed to that. You know, you don't really get too many chances, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people who, you know, strike out on the first swing, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got to be grateful of that. Like, you know, there was so much stuff that was taken from me. I couldn't even open the refrigerator or, you know, take a shit in peace, shit like that, though.
No.
But, you know,
as a young, like going into your adulthood,
yeah,
though,
so
that's like, how do you evolve as a man in those circumstances?
You just got to know you got worth, you know what I'm saying? Like, that it's a reason why you're here. Everybody got their own purpose to be here. Like, you know, yours may be different from mine, et cetera, but everybody got a reason to be here, man. Like, and it's for good. Like, people get caught up in doing this bad stuff and negative, but, man, if we all come together and do something positive, man, we can make a lot of stuff happen, man. We can get much further, though. Like, and I didn't always look at it like that. Like,
So this time sitting down, like you said at first it was a rebellious time, but you're
'cause, you know, I'm in there, like, you know, like I say, product of my environment, so, like, I'm adapting to what's around me, so, like, you know, I'm seeing fights all day, so I gotta get in fight mode or get in that type of mindset. Like, it ain't too many positive people in there who gonna really sit down and diffuse a situation. Like, it's more so always up. Like, so being around that, like, in the early stages, so this what I'm seeing, I'm like, okay, this what I'm getting ready for. This what I gotta do. So it was like that. But
later down the line, you realize, like, I can control what I do.
For sure. Like, you know, I was looking at it like, okay, they locked my body up, the physical, but my mind free. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside of here. Like, I was thinking outside. Like, I got to having different dreams. Like, I'm thinking about different stuff. So I'm like, okay, I woke up one morning. I ain't trying to do this, man. I can't keep waking up next to these guys. And, you know what I'm saying? So they picking what I eat, you know? Nah, we couldn't do that. But, you know, I got it together, though. I ain't been back since.
I love it, man.
Know.
Congratulations on
Appreciate it, man.
That's real.
For sure.
It's so easy to go back.
It is.
So easy, man. To choose to just... But it's hard to choose to take this path. You know what I'm saying? That you're taking. And man, congratulations on that, because
Thank you, man.
That's an example. You know what I'm saying? You sometimes can't even see it. You seeing it every day. The example you setting, man, and that's what we about here as Kings, man. Like I can't, the music's great, the acting, but like, what's the character? You know what I'm saying? What's the man like after he gets off and people not looking at him and the light's not shining? You know what I'm saying? Like you had to grow, so you get out, and then that's when the lick happens.
Not immediately, like so. I'm back to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's
what I know. You know, so
that's what you know.
Like, but then
do you hit it a different way that time?
I do do it a little slightly different. Like it was definitely different though, but it's still the same thing, same outcome at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like it can lead you right back to the same place, no matter how different you do it. So it's like, damn, I gotta stand down. Now I gotta get a job, or I gotta. But ain't nobody really breaking their neck to hire no fella. You know what I'm saying? So now that's frustrating in itself. Like, gotta keep money. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just take money to live life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to pay bills and all that stuff. Even though money, it don't define who you are, but shit, it's the way of the world. You know what I'm saying? But so, a little time go by. I end up doing these classes, I want to say. I used to do Cleveland Institute for Dental and Medical Assistant, but I ended up doing like medical assistant first, but later on, I do dental. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do that at this time, and that's when he hit me up.
Wow, but you trying.
Yeah, for sure.
You trying to get to that.
Yeah.
That legal bag, that way out.
Yeah.
Your way.
Yeah.
Then he hit you.
Yeah.
And then the way out.
Like, so, and even before that though, like I had got a call from Rika, the singer.
Yeah.
She had wrote a book at this time, and she said she had sent it to me through my email and asked me what I think about this character, and that was another instance too that it was presented to me though, but just before the lick though. Like,
wow.
But once he hit me up, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come through.
Let's do it.
And I'm coming through, and the rest history. Then, like I said, I lead the workout partners.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Go to the audition for that. Like, now
Who
I'm
are
nervous.
you in workout partners? Because they might not have seen it yet.
Barry Films. I'm just a person I run into. Greedy. That's the character, and we have a little road incident, but.
That's fire though, man.
For sure. It's
that's
at
the
beginning of the movie too.
Come
so
on. They gotta see.
As you open it, you gonna see it. So, but with Very Good Films, I went to that audition and got that role though. So that's when I knew I'm like, okay, this could be something.
So you going to auditions now?
Yeah.
You taking yourself seriously? What for you is the most exciting part of all this journey? Because this is a whole new journey. I mean,
so now like. I'm doing a movie. We about to finish it. Revenge House with Loud Diamond.
I keep hearing about this Revenge House. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
I keep hearing about it.
IMDb credit for that. That's gonna be my first one, and I'm getting another one later for another project. But this gonna be my first IMDb film credit. So now I get to be looked at in a different light, so to speak, and different people will be able to find me and see my work and whatever. And they get to see the lick and work out partners. Just reroute people back to that stuff. Now, maybe Tyler Perry or 50 Cent might see me and be like, oh, I might could use him. He look like somebody I was writing about, or whatever the case may be, though. But just taking me further, though. Like, because some people won't even pay you if you don't got an IMDb film.
Wow.
Like, so, it's,
I didn't know that.
Just take you to a different level. We trying to make it up. We ain't going backwards.
No, you taking it serious.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
and then I ain't even took an acting class yet, but I will eventually, though.
Yeah.
Like, all the successful actors I see, they
still
took
in
acting class at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Denzel in it today probably. Not on the niggas. He keep one too. He got to.
But just seeing how far I came without it, like it inspired me to go do it. You know what I'm saying?
Because we talented, but even Michael Jordan needed a real coach. You know what I'm saying? Needed Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Like
sure.
he needed that nigga, and he said it. Like, man, I would have been a wild ass nigga if I wasn't with. Like, because at the end of the day, talent and raw talent, that's great, but it has to have direction, has to have something to strive for, and has somebody to check it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know if you doing great if nobody tells you you great. You know what I'm saying? Like, or if you doing bad. If you always on your own accord, it's like, nah, nigga, I'm great. Every time, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Sure. For sure, I'll give you.
But that is a beautiful, I mean, the way you have evolved yourself and continue to look towards the future in a positive way, man. How long did it take you to get to that mentality?
So, because it wasn't known early, I'll say, like a few months in, like maybe like that first year, once that year went by, because like the Lick, it got nominated in the Urban Film Festivals in Florida and the Ohio Entertainment Awards.
Oh, in
so,
Florida too?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That would be for the Ohio Entertainment Awards.
That's
People
hard.
didn't know that. But yeah, so like getting recognized in different places like already is letting me know like people see, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing, like, so take it serious. Like you don't want it to be doing anything anyway, like, and people really looking at this, like, so.
Working with Dame Dash, studio.
That's crazy, like, cause you know, just listen to the Dipset and all
Come
that.
on.
Rock.
Come
all
on.
that, man.
How did that feel when the success did come? Because I ain't
that
gonna
was
lie,
like-
y'all took over YouTube with the web series, John, for a minute.
Yeah. Like,
I was on
people
that
in
bitch
different
like, God
cities,
damn.
everywhere be watching it, man. People
I was
hit
at
me up all the
Amazon,
time,
nigga.
like,
Look, I was at Amazon like, these
But,
niggas is crazy.
Oh man.
But no,
Yeah,
that was
that was
like
cool.
real exciting, man, and just like, you know, motivating though
Yeah.
to just keep going harder though, man. Like, you can be anywhere you want to be, man. You just gotta go in that direction.
Yes.
And just stay focused, man.
Real
So-
shit. You speaking fat, like, this is, how old are you?
36.
This is a seasoned mind that I'm hearing, like, has had trials and tribulations and understood where he could have done better, and now has wanted to do better, man. Congratulations. Because I ain't gonna lie, it's 50, 60-year-olds in this motherfucker still acting like they 20.
Age is state of mind, man. Some people act they shoe size, man. It's like, it's some young people who act like old people, and it's some old people act like young people. Like, I see it all the time, every day.
Damn. But we gotta elevate together, and the only way we elevate together is if we all, the like-minded motherfuckers, start coming
Right.
together.
But see, it's the thing, you really don't know who like-minded for real. Like, because I look at, you know, people kind of like phones and cars and shit. Like, you know, they can look brand new, come fresh out the box, but, you know, every now and then you get a recall on shit because you just don't know how somebody wired. And you just never know somebody's intentions and just, you know, just whatever though. Like, so it's like,
That consistency.
you just taking a chance, man. Like, dealing with people, man. I try to, you know, I'm a respectful dude, man. I'm mannerable, man. Like, so I'm going to give the respect always, like, but it's just like, sometimes people, man, they give you a reason to, man, like, just look the other way, man, or, you know.
How do you refrain?
Just thinking about where I've been,
There you
you know.
go. That's
like,
what I was hoping for.
Like, for real, like, you know, I'm like,
Gotta have
I
that
don't want to
why,
go back
man.
there,
Come
man.
on.
Like, I can't go back there.
Come
Like,
on,
I can't let you mess this up. And then now I'm going somewhere different now. Like, I'm really, like,
And you
people
got some-
recognizing my worth and, you know, seeing what I'm doing and taking it serious. Like, so why would I let some little stuff distract me and get me off course, like, when I got a bigger goal, you know what I'm saying? Like,
There you go. That's what we be missing in the hood, man. I ain't even gonna lie, that want to live mentality, that I have something to do. Like, I lost so many people, and so many people to the jail systems. To the graveyards that just didn't understand like their life is important and it's worth living.
for sure.
You know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
did a thing with a positive lifestyle energy yesterday, just about senseless
Shout out to
violence,
him.
man. Shout out to him, man.
I love that guy.
Just for senseless violence, though, man, and just like, man, know your life worth something, man. Like, and then you affect so many other people's lives. Just with that one moment, you know.
On the negative point and on the positive joint. Because if you do what you're supposed to do on your purpose side, you're going to help so many
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
you gonna pull everybody up with you, man. Like,
But on that negative, boy, it's the same way. If you go down that route for real, you can hurt so many lives, including your own, including your family's own. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just, man, the narrative could be so different. Either way, you know, it's so crazy, but it's choices. And I applaud you for taking the steps to make the right ones. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like we all
I
got
ain't
paths.
always look at it like this, you know. But I lived and I learned, you know what I'm saying,
Exactly.
and started applying it. It's like, if you get another day, man, you got another day to do better. So
That's it.
why not?
Now I'm gonna give your brother a couple minutes real quick. Now he gonna get his full one. I've been telling him he gotta work though. He gotta work, man. But I say that because I see the work ethic already. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't got no work ethic these days. Like I done did. Y'all asked me how many I did. I done did about 130 of these motherfuckers. Like these. I go outside too. You know what I'm saying? I do 15 per. Every time I talk outside, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we got to get that work in. And then when we get that work in, I'm only going to be a boost because you already going to be moving. You know what I'm saying? You already going to have your formula. You already got your formula. So go ahead and tell the people who you are. Give them a brief, and then I'm going to cut you down because then I'm going to let them come back to you about 6, 7 months from now and really turn them up.
I got you, man. As I said before, my name is E.C. Rowe, local artist from Cleveland, Ohio. You can find me on all platforms. Matter of fact, go type into my album, man, The Big Chronicles. You know what I'm saying? Stream it on all platforms. Let's go. Fuck with me. Shout out to King Tiff, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
I'm on that album, too.
Right.
Now, talk about the album. Like, how many songs, what songs should they listen to first?
I got 8 songs on there.
That's good. That's not too many.
For real, if I'm going to be honest, they should listen to all of them. But the first one, though, they should listen to either Again or Hustle Remix that I got with my brother.
Yeah, shit.
You ain't lying.
He ain't lying.
No, I ain't going to lie, though. But I'm going to say all of them, though, because, like I said, man, all my music is not bad. I put in the time and the effort, work, all that. Like, these rappers, man, they talking nonsense.
Now, both of y'all, tell me, what is it like in the studio?
So, the day I went to the studio when we did 2 songs, I was only supposed to do 1.
Okay.
We did a video that I went to. That's the Hustle remix. Logan
Shout out
Kingston
to
shot
Logan,
that. Shout out to him
the
too,
boy.
man. He
The GOAT.
got me another role in the movie, that movie Bread with Deuce, man. Appreciate that. But he shot that video. But just the studio environment, like, it was his studio selection. Like, this was my first time for real. So, like, I'm really just soaking up really how to really do it. Like, I had wrote the verse beforehand, but, like, I had to go back in because I had whatever happened to it. Like, I think it erased in my phone.
Oh, so you write?
Yeah, I do. But, so I had wrote, but when I get there, I had to write again, though. But, long story short, he went in first. Steve went in next. That's his guy.
Okay.
He cool, my guy too. He part of his camp though. Steve Cated, he rap. And then so I went in last though, but like, you know, at first I had to really catch the groove though, like, cause this new to me. Like, I'm just used to rapping like along with songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of doing my own thing. But like, once I caught it, then I just, you know, I laid in there.
Bodied it.
We did another one, and then we left. But I'm like, okay, this is something I could probably do too. Like, and then they both go hand in hand, because a lot of people ask me, do I do music, who I do acting with, or, you know, like producers or whatever, like, and they ask about songs for soundtracks. So, like, that's something that, you know, keeping tool belt.
So music is more so newer for you.
Yeah.
I love it, man. Gotta keep exploring and expanding. We ain't one-trick ponies.
For sure.
We do a lot of
Definitely
things,
gotta be
man.
versatile, you know, be like the Swiss Army knife.
Exactly.
You know, you open it up, it got scissors on it, got a compass, all kinds of shit. So,
all types of shit.
you know, I'm just trying to not spread myself thin, but just, you know, you got the opportunity to learn something new every day, so why not while I'm still able to, like, and it's something I like doing, you know, I love music, so I can see myself doing it.
You a father? How was that?
Man, it's challenging, man, like, tough for real, though, but it, you know, it's something I wouldn't change, you know what I'm saying, for sure, though, but, like, it's definitely, like, challenging at times, but it's, like, beautiful, though, like, beautiful, though, like, you know,
how do
beautiful.
you balance?
Just, you know, being transparent, like, and communicating with them so they understand, like, what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, you know what I'm saying, so, just, but it do get challenging at times, but it's more so, it's more good than bad, of course, though. It's just the challenging part is, like, because you always worrying, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's somebody else that, you know, you bring into the world that you got to make sure is cool at all times, you know? So, like, just that it's just so scary, you know, especially now because it's so different than when I was coming up. Like,
Yeah.
it's so different now, like, so it's just always something to worry about, like, that's all.
I love it. How many kids?
5.
Woo, my boy got 5 of them things.
Yeah.
I love it though, man. And you know what I'm saying? We supposed to, you know, sow them seeds and get it in. Now, growing in this industry, especially in Cleveland, can sometimes have a cap to it. Do you see yourself having, like, you know how after a while, Cleveland artists and Cleveland even actors be like, man, Cleveland don't support nobody. Man, do you feel that now? Like, do y'all feel that now, or do you feel...
It's like, it's kind of like 50-50 almost, like, because it's like, people will support people that they know,
right?
Or like,
absolutely,
that other people know, you know what I'm saying, or speaking on. So like, you know, when I first started, a lot of people ain't believe in me. They like, oh, you doing this? Like, because I was doing other stuff. Like, I never talked about acting to nobody because I never saw myself doing it. So it was new. People thought I was just maybe blowing smoke or just like, whatever, all right, I hear you, you know what I'm saying? Like, but when I really was doing it and showing people, like, oh, I'm serious, like, people like, oh, yeah, he for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, and other people start respecting it, like, now people give me a call or they send somebody my way or whatever the case may be, though, but they recognize that this is what I'm doing now, though, so.
On the real, that's beautiful, I love that. What you?
What bro said, I think it's 50-50, but, like, when I was younger, like, starting rapping, like, I felt 100% when I was supporting Cleveland. I did. I thought it wasn't no love in the city for real, because they got they select people who they fuck with.
Yeah.
And they, still to this day they do.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, I don't care about it, though. I'm going to just still go hard.
That's it. That's it. Because you could build your own.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is, and I think that's what happens in Cleveland, is we get trapped in... Cleveland is the biggest city in Ohio. Like, I don't know, Columbus cool. But, like, we the biggest for real. So it's like, when you big in here, it's like, oh, you big. But you really can expand.
For sure.
And have a whole group of people that fuck with you in Lorraine. You know what I'm saying? And in fucking Richmond. You know what I'm saying? In any of these other areas, not quote-unquote Cleveland, that you still are able to move and make traction for yourself. Yes, but we sometimes want the fans of other people's fans, and we can just go create. There's 8 billion people in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can create some more fans. It's just we have to go do the work. And sometimes, as artists, as creatives, we don't want to do the work. And I don't sit with people who don't do the work. That's, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting with y'all. Like,
for sure.
Y'all willing to do the work, so y'all gonna create y'all scene. And then when that scene creates itself, y'all gonna be able to do what y'all want. Yeah.
Limitless. Like.
Limitless. But you can't think that there's a limit because it's only they didn't have this for this long. That's cool. They gonna get old. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of them. Like, if they have the group, that whole group gonna grow together and grow and get old together. We gonna have to get a new group. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to bring some more motherfuckers in here. We gonna have to. And I think as being talented people, that's what we have to continue to think about. Like, can't be worried about what they got. They had it. They been had it. We know it. So, you know what I'm saying? You talented. You can do something with that.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? You talented. You can do something with that. You got hunger. You can do something with that.
For sure.
Real shit, man. Real shit. Last thing I got to do is called Get It Off Your Chest. I got a little bit off my chest, people, all right? I felt entitled to say some things because I really do feel like we can create our own destinies, man. Like, in real life. And we don't got to not be in the city to do it. We can do it right in this motherfucker. I'm right on 73rd, you know, in St. Clair. Like, we gonna do it in the city and show that it's possible and then expand. So it's called Get It Off Your Chest, man. Basically, just the opportunity to tell your fans, your supporters, your haters, the people who didn't think you was gonna be in this position, just whatever you need to do to get off your chest before we see you again. It's the time.
Only thing I want to get off my chest is, like, if y'all tired of seeing me, man, y'all, it's a lot more to come, man. I got a lot more on the way, but no, on a positive note, though, I appreciate everybody supported me, like, and ever repost whatever, though. Like, I appreciate y'all. Like, I'm going to give y'all a reason to keep supporting me.
I just want to say...
He thought he was going to get one. Nah, just man.
Nah, it's cool.
Nah, you good, go ahead.
Nah, I'm fucking with it. But, no, on a positive note, though, I just want to say, whatever y'all dream, goal is, I want y'all to continue to strive for it. Keep going for it.